Wyoming. A land of arid deserts, graceful prairies, and majestic mountains. Millions of tourists visit our state each year to experience our beautiful national parks and monuments. A wild Friday night at the rodeo, world-class rock climbing, hiking in the vast backcountry, or to try their hand at fly fishing in some of our blue ribbon streams. Whether you're visiting, working, or living in the least populated state in the country, there is always a great need to be connected. To share vacation pictures with friends, family, and loved ones back home, it all takes connectivity.
Connectivity is key. It saves hours for me to be able to monitor on my phone all 28 of the pivots I'm responsible for.
Staying connected is a way of life now.
What the pandemic has shown us is that life is going to be different. We can work in really remote areas. Telemedicine is going to be very important in the future. Brick and mortar businesses are really changing. The steps we have taken to improve our broadband infrastructure has enhanced our remote learning opportunities for all our students across the state.
Through the years, the members of the Wyoming Telecommunications Association have served the most rural of rural communities.
Union is one of the oldest telephone companies in Wyoming. Founded in 1914, started by my great-grandfather, John D. Woody.
Established in 1953, Range started out as a small telephone cooperative in southeast Montana. Since that time, we've greatly expanded to include communities across the state of Wyoming, Montana, South Dakota, and Colorado. And even though our serving area covers close to 30,000 square miles, which is larger than 10 U.S. states, we have a passion for taking fiber optic connectivity to as many customers and members as possible.
TCT has been connecting people in northwest Wyoming since 1953.
Since the early 90s, Silver Star has been constructing fiber optic networks in western Wyoming.
All West Communications is proud to serve communities in southwest Wyoming, from Evanston to Rock Springs to Cokeville to Kemmer.
With a rich history of providing service throughout Wyoming, WYTA members are now meeting the challenges of expanding their business to surrounding cities and towns, as well as other states across the country.
We provide Ethernet services to a number of large businesses throughout the state, and we even provide dark fiber to a number of our competitors. This large capacity network has allowed us to create strategic partnerships with not only companies around the state of Wyoming, but with communications providers all over the country.
My name is Peter Kabouter. I'm originally from Belgium. We are the owners of the Hideout Lodge and Guest Range. We cater to a high-end clientele that actually comes in from all over the US and all over the world. And those people, they expect to come to a very remote area, but they expect all the upscale amenities that they use at home. And one of them is broadband. So broadband is really important to get these people here.
My name is Jody Lafko, and I'm one of the owners here at Opulenza Designs. My business is just about 5 years old, and we're located in a small town of only 83. Running a customer service department in the past has been nothing but difficult. Dropped calls, spinning internet. Now that broadband has been brought to this area by TCT, we're able to have opportunities that are taking us into the future.
In 2021, All West will spend an additional $4.5 million in these and other Wyoming communities.
With this expansion, over 800 homes and businesses will have access to symmetrical speeds up to a gig.
A big part of providing advanced services and next-generation technology includes fiber optic networks.
We choose to put fiber in the ground because the appetite for broadband will only increase, and fiber allows us to meet those ever-increasing demands.
Since the late 90s, Range has invested in over 4,700 miles of fiber throughout the state of Wyoming.
I first came out here last year because of the pandemic, and when I came here to visit my parents and to be in Wyoming away from apocalyptic New York, I was working on a trading floor, and I had a huge monitor with Bloomberg running all day, and I could tell when someone else in my family was on Wi-Fi because my entire screen would glitch. So that was when my dad said, I'm fed up, I'm done, and I need to get fiber.
One of my favorite stories about the process was we had a 90-year-old wonderful woman ask somebody, what is fiber optic? And the gentleman's response was, he said, let me just say this, fiber optics today is what indoor plumbing was 100 years ago. And so that sealed the deal. And so Silver Star was really, they did a great job in describing what fiber optics is. They did a great job talking about the timeline, what it would take, and the process. And I was able then to turn around and communicate that to, I wouldn't say skeptical homeowners, but uninformed homeowners.
So broadband for us is crucial in many ways, and especially in one of the activities we offer. All our wranglers, they take pictures and videos of the guest riding on a daily basis. We bring these together to a big compiled file. Those are heavy files, and in order to share those files with them and so they can share it with their families, the broadband really allowed us to offer this kind of high-end service and experience to our guests that come here.
The broadband connectivity that we provide to our customers allows them to stay just as connected as anyone in a major metropolitan area. The students in our school have the same learning opportunities as those in downtown San Francisco or Denver.
Broadband for rural healthcare is vitally important. We had a customer that went into the Farson Clinic, was having a heart attack. And because of the broadband we had in that clinic, they were able to contact doctors in Salt Lake and diagnose and help this customer of ours. And today, even his doctor visits with his Salt Lake doctor happen in the Farson Clinic.
Biggest thing for telehealth in a remote area like this is we live in a farm community and people don't go to the doctor. The old farmers don't go to the doctor. They just feel like they're healthy and that's what it's going to be. With it located here, they don't have to take a full day off to go to the doctor.
My name is Travis Graham. I'm a radiologist that works in Cody, Wyoming. Working as a radiologist requires us to read CAT scans and MRIs. By having broadband internet service, I'm able to work from home. I'm able to do that quickly, I'm able to do that efficiently, and I'm able to deal with the large amount of data sets and the large amount of images that I'm required to review in a timely fashion. We live a few miles outside of town, and the time I save in commuting gives me flexibility in my schedule and allows me to spend more quality time with my family. That was great.
Translate, take two.
One of our challenges in Wyoming is the topography. With mountain ranges, canyons, and great expanses of prairie, it can make it difficult placing our facilities. We also encounter state and federal land, and we take great pride in taking care of our natural resources and endangered wildlife.
YTA members operate in high-cost areas. We have customers that live 29 miles out of town on 41 miles of cable, and each of those miles brings its own challenges.
Some of the greatest challenges that Range faces as we deploy fiber across Wyoming include the short construction season, the extremely rocky terrain.
I got a good deal for you. I'm selling rocks real cheap today.
Range has less than one customer for every mile of facility that we deploy.
We're the companies who serve the outbacks of Wyoming with our networks that crisscross this beautiful state we call home.
Silver Star employees live, work, and play in this beautiful place right alongside our customers. We're neighbors with our customers.
We live, work, and play in the same communities that we serve. Our employees coach Little League teams. They are volunteer firemen, and they serve on local boards.
Our employees live throughout the Bighorn Basin. We use the same state-of-the-art services that we provide customers. We'll continue to expand, we'll continue to improve, and we'll continue to connect our neighbors because that's what neighbors do.
YTA members are leaving a legacy with the state-of-the-art infrastructure that they are leaving for future generations to enjoy. In today's economy, broadband is king. It has become the foundation for economic development in the Cowboy State. Broadband is as important as water and electricity.
What do we love about Wyoming? The wide open spaces. What makes it so difficult to provide fiber across Wyoming? The wide open spaces.
that's a wrap.